Hi there, it's Thomas George and welcome to this video where I'm going to explain the story behind my album Afterlife. So this album is 11 songs long. Originally I think I had maybe around 20 songs, but I narrowed it down to the top 11, or what I thought was the top 11. Okay, so let's actually start off with the artwork. So the artwork here, I spent a while walking around this really beautiful lake to try and find some cool nature shots, but the shots didn't come out very good. And on the taxi ride back, I saw this light display in the middle of the city centre of all these like kind of Christmas lights. So I asked the taxi driver to stop, and I got out and I climbed inside the light display, and then I purposely put myself out of focus and took a few photos in there, and that's where it came from. And a few people thought I actually added the lights into the image, but no, that's actually the lights that were there. But now let's talk about the tracks. The first one is Cereal for Dinner. This one is literally named Cereal for Dinner because I was working on a few different projects and I didn't have time to actually make dinner, so for quite a while I was literally just eating cereal for dinner. This was actually kind of inspired by Fortet. He has a few different songs where he has an end section which is completely different to the main section. So if you listen to this song here, if we just play this, if we skip to the end section, there's a whole other section at the end. So that's kind of based on Fortet, how he does that. He adds a new section at the end. So I want to create something around that. The next song is Ear Block, which is quite literally because I had wax stuck in my ear and I couldn't hear for like 4 days, and it was driving me crazy. And I thought I'd write a song to relax because this blocked ear is driving me absolutely mad. So yeah, this song's called Ear Block. The thing I like about this song most is kind of the guitar solo at the end. Originally it was a guitar solo, or well, it was a synth on the guitar sounds. Now it's more of a synth sound. I'll play this. So this bit here. I really focused on the programming the drums for this as well. If you hear, there's a lot of kind of intricate drum fills as well. So that was all programmed on MIDI, which took quite a while. Then I used Contact, I think it's Studio Drummer, for the drums, for the drum samples. So they sound quite realistic, even though they're all programmed MIDI drums. Next one's KU. This was actually, I had a da 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 la 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 stuck in my head for ages. So the song's just written around that riff. Let's find it here. This one. Then I have that kind of hip hop drum beat that goes along with that kind of nice gentle melody. I think it works well personally. Then we have Arcade. I wanted to make kind of like a guitar song for this, so there's a lot of different guitar samples. It's called Arcade because I literally went to an arcade, and I thought I'll go back and write a song, and yeah, I want to make a kind of a rock song, even though it's all made on the computer. So you can hear like dun 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 dun, electric bass as well. Dun 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 dun, kind of the muffled guitar part. Then we have the kind of gentle ding, 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 the kind of gentle kind of xylophone or glockenspiel type thing. To contrast with the guitar sounds. Okay, then we have Afterlife. This sounds like quite a moody sounding track. and it's actually named after the TV show Afterlife. I was watching this TV show called Afterlife. It's kind of a tribute to that TV show, really. And the whole song's built around this guitar riff. Well, I say guitar riff, programmed, samples. This bit here. So I spent a while programming that, and I really enjoyed that guitar sound. So the whole song's just built around that, really. Okay, then we have tennis without the net. So I used to play tennis, and there was a tennis court near me, and there was one court that didn't have a net, and it was always disappointing when you go to play tennis with your friend and there's no net, and you play tennis without a net. It kind of sucks. And this song is named after that. Quite a synthy song. Very kind of slow, relaxing song. Okay, then we got the corner. I know technically it should be we've got the corner, but it used to be something kind of silly. I used to say we got the corner. Related to tennis without the net, there was one tennis court. I used to play tennis quite a bit. That was on the corner, and if you play tennis on the corner, it's better really, because if you hit the ball out, it's not going to go in someone else's court. You'd have to run after it and interrupt their game. So we got the corner. So sometimes, yeah, I may be happy if I've got the corner when I play tennis. Again, some samples, acoustic guitar samples. I think they sound great. Contact samples. And more kind of, more guitar parts, or sampled guitar parts. So I'm using a lot of sampled guitar parts and sampled drums on the whole album. It's kind of the theme, like laid back electronic music, sampled guitars, sampled drums. I don't expect these songs to be huge hits, but I think they're just nice. Relaxing songs that hopefully people will like. Really powerful snare as well. Okay, the day after the fire, let's talk about this one. So there was this big fire in the town that I was in, and I saw this building on fire. It was pretty sad, and I wrote this song the day after. Sounds quite kind of old style, 3/4 time signature, so it gives kind of a waltz feel, but it's obviously electronic music as well, so it's kind of old style with the 3/4 tempo waltz, but electronic music. I just wanted to make something quite kind of, relaxing and quite a sad song really, because there was a big fire. Who stole my synth? So I bought a synthesizer. It was a Behringer analog synth, which I actually used for quite a few of these songs. And I ordered it, and the road I was living on, there was another road that was very similar, and the delivery driver, I believe, sent it to that road, and the person at the road stole my synth. They pretended they didn't steal it, but according to the delivery driver, they did. The delivery driver had an argument. We had to contact the insurance company. It had to send me another synth. Kind of annoying, but yeah, someone stole my synth, so I named it after this. Still quite a relaxing song, even though someone stole something from me. I felt violated. It's still quite a chilled song. Really like the snare in this one as well. And have these sampled horns come in. Okay, next one's called Let Me Concentrate. So you know, when you're trying to do work and someone keeps talking and never quiet, you're just thinking, just let me concentrate. This is basically what this song's about. You get interrupted, you're trying to do work, and someone won't shut up. In my head, it was, let me concentrate. We actually do our vocals for this, but I released this as instrumental. Again, again, another chilled song. And the last one, Moving Time, because yeah, I was moving and I wanted to play the piano on the song, so this is using electric piano. And yeah, it's quite a sad time when you move house, you lose all the memories, or you feel like you're losing the memories of where you are, what you're doing. So kind of a sad, chilled song to end with, which I think is a good last song. Hearing back, I always get a kind of a Norah Jones vibe from this song for some reason. Let me just fast forward a bit. Now let's talk about the name, Afterlife, why the album's called Afterlife. Two reasons really. I was going to name it Cereal for Dinner, but the image, kind of a bit weird if it's called Cereal for Dinner. But Afterlife, it feels kind of spiritual in another world with this picture here. And I think the song Afterlife is very strong, it's a good powerful song, so I did name it Afterlife. Okay, so this is the story for this album. If you like this video, remember to give it a like. And remember, the album's called Afterlife. If you haven't checked it out yet, just have a look at the link in the description below where you can view this album on Spotify, Apple Music and all the other major streaming sites, or just search for Thomas George, Thomas without H, and listen to this album if you want. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.